It's time for another quarterly update video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what I did for Q2, and then we're going to talk about the plans for Q3. First, let's talk about Q2 and my successes and failures. I set a really ambitious goal of trying to pretty much get 4 certifications last quarter, and I'll tell you right now I didn't do all of them, but things changed a little bit. So let's just quickly get into it. There were 4 certifications that I had listed that I could possibly get, and that was 3 ISACA certifications. That's the CISM, CISA, and CRISC. And then there was a 4th certification by a company called Hack the Box, which was their CPTS certification. So the status of those are, I passed the CISM, I failed the CISA, I didn't attempt the CPTS, and as far as CRISC is concerned, and I'll make a separate video about this, but I actually took CRISC yesterday, and I passed. But that's going to be a whole nother video. It's probably going to be about a week or 2 before I put that video out, because it can take them up to 2 weeks to officially send you the results. But so yeah, and I know we're technically in Q3, but I'm starting Q3 today. So I'm going to put that particular pass for the CRISC into Q2, which means that I got the CISM, CRISC, and even though it wasn't in my plans, I actually decided to work on another certification, which was the CASP by CompTIA, and I was able to achieve that as well. Another thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to try to attend some CTF events and be a little bit more active in the security community. And so I was going to do that really 2 different ways. One was to attend some CTF events here in Georgia, and then the other one was to try to do some with the school that I went to, which was WGU. So from the Atlanta standpoint, yes, I attended some events. There were online events. I haven't really actually gone and met with anybody, but I got to attend some of those CTF events, got to meet some people there, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm going to continue to do that. On the WGU side, I was mainly going to do their Try Hack Me events, but they only had 2 this entire quarter. One of them I didn't know about it, and the other one I did attend, but it didn't end up being like a CTF event. It was more like they kind of went through one of the like lesson plans or something like that for Try Hack Me, but it was cool. And so yeah, I got to do a little bit of it. I don't know how much more I'm going to do in Q3 just because I'll be busy with other things, but I am still trying to actively attend these events, and I really should be attending those Hack the Box events as well. We'll see. I tend to get a little bit busy, but yeah, I would say this particular part would be a success because I did do what I wanted to do, which was to meet a few people and to be a little bit more involved. My last goal for Q2 wasn't actually around IT at all. It was instead just weight. I wanted to lose some weight, and yeah, I failed that miserably. I think it's the second time I've set that goal and failed. I'm the type of person that, like, there's kind of 2 things that I use to, I guess, keep my stress levels down, and that would be either video games or food. And I wasn't playing a lot of video games because it was interfering with studying, but I can eat and study at the same time. So I was eating a lot more than I should, and I've gained a few more pounds than I wanted to instead of losing the pounds that I was supposed to. So yeah, that part was a pretty big fail. And honestly, I'm not thinking that Q3 is going to be very good for that either, but you know, we'll see what happens. Overall, though, when I look at Q2, honestly, the whole first half of the year, I am very proud of myself. I was able to achieve a lot of the really key and important things that matter to me. There's a lot of extra stuff I put in there that didn't quite work out, but I'm really happy about the first half of the year. And now let's talk about Q3. Unlike Q2, my goals for Q3 are very, very simple. I am going back to Western Governors University, and I'm going for my MBA in IT management. And so this is a big deal to me. It's something I've been really, really wanting to do for a long time. I'm very, very excited to get back into school. And yeah, if you guys don't know, by the way, I actually went to WGU for my bachelor's degree. I got my bachelor's in cybersecurity and information assurance. And then I was trying to decide which one do I want to do for my master's. Do I want to do the master's in the same thing, or do I want to get the MBA in IT management? I spent weeks and weeks thinking about it and weighing the pros and cons. And ultimately, I decided I'm going for the MBA. So that is really the main and sole focus of Q3. I know I only have 1 month before I technically start the MBA, and actually I should be getting a phone call tomorrow where they're going to officially accept me into the school. They were supposed to do it earlier, but they ran into some trouble. So I have a meeting with my enrollment counselor tomorrow, and supposedly it'll be finalized so we can move forward. But I will tell you guys, as far as what you guys can expect from me, most likely I'm probably going to, within the next couple of videos, start focusing my videos again back towards Western Governors University. I won't have to do it nearly as much or in detail as I did with preparing for the bachelor's degree. The bachelor's degree had a lot of study.com and Sophia Learning and things like that. You can't transfer that stuff into this particular master's degree. So I'm not going to be doing those. But, you know, kind of same thing that I did last time. I might make some type of graph or chart or whatever to help me stay focused. I do want to talk about all of the classes that I have to take for the MBA. I have my thoughts and opinions on them. So yeah, I'm excited, definitely nervous, but that will be the plan for Q3. It is literally just doing the MBA. Oh yeah, one last thing, and again, I'm gonna make a video about the MBA separately, but when it comes to kind of the speed of this, if you guys know, WGU is competency-based school. Obviously, with my bachelor's degree, I finished it in one term. You guys may think that I'm going to just blow through the master's degree as well. That is not the plan. I had reasons for trying to do the bachelor's degree quickly, but when it comes to the master's, my only real goal is to finish it in one term, not necessarily to finish it as fast as possible. So if you're expecting that I'm going to finish it in like a month, 2 months, something like that, I just want to be realistic with you guys. I'm kind of going in sort of unfamiliar territory here because these classes are very much business focused and not security focused at all. There's only 2 classes that are really focused in IT. So we'll see what happens, but I just want you guys to keep those expectations realistic. That being said, if for whatever reason I do finish quickly, there is one more certification that I really am going to be focusing on trying to get this year. It's not actually really for work reasons or career reasons. It's more so just the way that I tend to plan and organize things, but of course it'll help. And that is the PMP certification. So we'll see what happens. It's actually more so a Q4 goal than a Q3 goal. But again, if there's time, I might study for that. And that's it. I know it's a shorter video, but that's really all that I have as far as updates. So until my next video, you guys take care.